the Sahaba Ikram, they used to show their enthusiasm in two ways. One was their attention by the way they looked at the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Para number 14.
And also was their proximity and their closeness to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is amazing that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has passed away. Passed, literally the word passed, from one abode to the other abode. But his mission is still existing.
Subhanallah.
His hope and the ones who profess to follow him, he expects from them that they should be very ordinarily punctual to his ways of life. Once Hazrat Hakim Akhtar Sahib, the Khalifa of Hazrat Thani Rahmatullah alayhi, he was sitting with a group of ulama, and in that gathering he asked the ulama, somebody had gifted a watermelon. When he was about to cut the watermelon, he asked a group of ulama, what is the sunnah of my Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he used to cut watermelons? But there was no reply. Then the Shaykh said, how is this ummah going to stand in front of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and say that we follow you everywhere? The sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam does not only pertain to namaz, nikah and azan in the ear of the newly born child. Even the small habits of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is just figuratively speaking. Nothing of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is small. We should adhere to. So sitting in the majlis, the utmost respect. There's a saying in Arabic, Undur ma qaal, la man qaal. Look at what is being said. Do not look at who is saying it. It doesn't necessarily have to be outwardly great person. But if he is saying the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Qawla Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, then we bow our head in submission. This is the beauty of Islam. The Quran, Shaykh Rahmatullah alayhi, is written that when we sit to read the Quran, Wuzu teaches us the issue of respect for whatever you have. From this, you will gauge, though there may not be any clear verse in the Quran to say, talk very softly in front of your mother and father, in front of your ustad, or anybody who is religious. But the love of something will teach you the etiquettes of how to love. And some person may say, why shall I show respect to my mother? There is no blatant verse to tell me that. Or, in this particular situation, the verse hasn't been revealed. Though this reasoning is pathetic, but the very issue that you profess that you are believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you follow Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, then you forget the statement when Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam was sitting and the Sahaba, I'm sorry to say, not weaklings, not pen pushers, warriors. They knew how to defend their territory. They knew how to defend their locality. They were willing to give life and limb for the statement of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So these are old war veterans. Even the young ones have been trained in battle. Today, our youngsters, our young children, they're trained on the computer. They trained on games. They trained with spears, with arrows. Khalid bin Walid radiallahu ta'ala, when he reached adolescence, he was very happy to know that his harsh training was because he was son of a leader he didn't know until he became a young man.